This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. Just like me.
Welcome back, guys. We're here for another week of misinformation. Get ready.
Yes,
get ready.
Statistics.
Get ready to get in trouble, guys. All of a sudden, we have black helicopters flying all over us because the controversy has begun. Welcome to a controversy near you. We are here for Fresh and Fit and Access Vegas. We've got a bunch of guests in the house, a packed house. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. We've got Myron and Fresh that are here. We've got Marquette that's in the house. We've got Jake Shields, who is my paintball teammate. And we've got Rollo Tomassi in the house, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. You guys want to go ahead and make any kind of announcements?
Here in Vegas, man. Access Vegas with the boys, and let's rock and roll.
Yeah, guys, rumble.com/freshfit. As you guys know, that is the home base for us. I think we're live on there right now. We're just making sure we put the stream key in and everything. We're live on all the platforms right now, guys. All the YouTube channels, Marquette's channel, Saint the Center, The Rational Male, Michael Zartain. Also, live show, April 26th. We're going to be doing a live show with y'all in Miami, Miami Beach to be exact.
Can you tell us who's going to be on that? Who's going to be with you?
It's going to be us.
Academics, and as well as...
if any of you guys want to show up.
Andrew Wilson.
Andrew Wilson will be there, too. Yep. So if any of y'all are going to be in Miami, you guys are welcome to come.
Yeah.
Tickets are on sale now. We'll put the link in the description, I guess. Yeah, we'll have our guy to do that. But yeah, if you guys want to meet us live. And then CouchClub.tv, really. If you guys want the behind-the-scenes content, man. So that's pretty much it for there.
Ladies,
yeah,
give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and you want to, of course, your body count. We'll start. You want to
start that way?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, I am a dancer at Sapphire.
Okay,
I'm a
what's your
dancer
name
at
first?
Sapphire.
What's your name?
Marixa Flores.
I'm sorry?
Oh, Marixa D'Angelo.
Marixia?
Maritza.
Oh, Maritza. Okay. All right, how old are you?
I am 26.
Still talking to the mic, though, while you're responding.
Where are you from?
I'm 26.
Where are you from?
Las Vegas. Born and raised in Vegas.
Okay. And you said you're a dancer?
Yes, at Sapphire.
Scrippa.
Okay. And then highest education level completed?
Preschool.
No, high school. But I'm also an OnlyFans girl.
Okay, so you do both. All right. Relationship status?
I'm on a throuple situation right now.
Oh.
Do they know?
Yeah.
Say no now.
So it's like a polygamous relationship?
Yes.
Okay, so one guy and two girls?
No, it's like
Two guys? Two guys and one girl?
One girl, two guys.
We've never had a polyandrous relationship on here.
You don't know what it is?
Wait.
No, I don't know. I'm just getting nervous right now.
Did you say two guys?
No, two girls, one guy.
Okay,
so,
okay,
it's like me, another girl, and my boyfriend.
I was done.
As it should be.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay, so polygamous relationship. Who did he date first, you or the other girl?
Me.
Okay, and then he brought the other girl in. Okay.
So you like
Yes.
girl.
Yeah, so it all started because I invited this girl to do a collab with me, and then things just went, it all happened organically, naturally.
Nice. Awesome.
Didn't
want to send her home.
What does that girl do?
I liked her.
She just never went home.
What does that girl do for a living, out of curiosity?
She actually dances at Sapphire with me too, and she does OnlyFans too.
Okay, and what does your guy do?
He does all sort of things. He used to be the marketing manager at Sapphire.
Okay, all right.
Wait, who's your...
dang.
No, I'll ask you later. I'll ask you later. No, I don't want to... I'm not calling him out in front of here.
No, you know him.
Of course I know him, yeah. Okay, all right.
Bro.
Okay.
Love is love.
Are your parents still together?
No.
That got deep quick.
I know, right?
Wait, were they ever together?
Yes, they were together for
Divorce?
19 years, but my mom cheated on him for 18 years.
Wow.
I know.
Well, damn.
And then your favorite question.
Birth control? The irony is staggering, bro.
Your birth control, you said what? No?
No.
Okay.
Not currently.
And then what's your ethnic background?
I'm sorry?
Your ethnic background, like what are you? Are you Hispanic?
Hispanic,
Are you
Mexican.
Okay, cool. All right, what about you?
Welcome back.
Danny.
Hi. My name's Jenny Banks. I am a social media influencer and an OnlyFans creator.
Okay. How old are you?
I will be 34 on April 28th.
Okay. And where are you from originally?
I'm from Michigan.
Okay, Detroit or?
No, small town. It's called Beaverton.
Okay. And you
Amish
said
country.
you do OF and okay. And then highest education level completed?
College.
Bachelor's degree?
Yes.
In?
Fashion merchandising.
Where'd you get it from?
The Art Institute of Miami.
Relationship status?
Single and not looking.
Are your parents still together?
Yes.
Okay. So,
34 years.
Okay. And then birth control?
Yes. I've been on birth control forever. Never got off it.
Okay.
Even if I don't fuck.
Is it in your arm?
No, I just take a pill and I never ever miss one, like ever.
Okay.
Okay.
It's weird. I'm just like, it's part of my life.
All right. What about
Natalia?
What about you?
Hi, I'm Natalia Starr. I'm an adult star.
Period.
I'm from Poland. I came to America when I was 7 to New York City, so I grew up in the hood.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 31.
All right. And where are you originally from? You said you came to New York City when you were young, but where'd you go to high school and stuff?
In New York.
The city?
No, Queens.
Okay.
LIC. Astoria, Queens, actually. Right where Nas grew up, actually. So.
Okay. And you said you're adult star?
Mm-hmm.
For work? Okay. Highest education level completed?
High school.
All right. Relationship status?
Actually, when I was in high school, when I was in summer school, my Hustler magazine came out, so I was still in high school.
Wow.
My debut came out.
Legend.
Wow. But I was 19.
That's different.
Okay.
What happened to your arm?
Oh. Yeah, I was
Snowboarding. I
There's
knew
no
it.
fat.
She ain't have my
Working
money.
Yeah, I had a snowboarding accident. I broke my arm.
Yeah, that's what I told her.
It's called.
I'm extremer. I'm extreme girl.
I
Like, I like all
you
this stuff.
snowboarding.
It's called. It's
Oh
called.
my god, I was getting it. You know?
It's called no fap.
Actually, I learned with my left hand, and I'm actually ambidextrous now.
We'll call it ambidextrous.
You know,
also,
I'm,
yes.
I'm not, English is not my first language. So.
All right. What's your relationship status?
I am single and not ready to mingle.
Okay. Are your parents still together?
No, hell no.
Divorce?
Yep,
Okay. Birth control?
hell no. I'm natural.
Natural. All right.
Pull out method, please.
What about you?
I need to know how that works when you're.
Hi, my name is Lucia, aka Lucy. I go by
Hold on.
Lucy.
I'm sorry. It's Lucia? You said?
Lucia.
Okay. But it's spelled L-U-C.
CCHIA. Yeah,
Okay.
Lucia.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
All right. Where are you from?
I'm from Louisiana, specifically Mandeville, but I lived between Mandeville, Covington, and Baton Rouge.
Damn.
Okay. Are you just here visiting, or do you live here now?
No, I've lived here since 2019.
Okay. Where do you do for work?
I own a pristine commercial cleaning here in Las Vegas. It's a commercial cleaning company.
Okay. You founded it yourself, or you started
Yes.
with like a partner, or?
All by myself.
Okay. Highest education level completed?
I'm 1 year short of my bachelor's in psychology from LSU.
Okay. So you didn't finish yet.
No.
So high school is the highest completed. You don't have an associate's, right?
No.
Okay. Relationship status?
I am single.
Okay. Are your parents still together?
Unfortunately, no. They were. My mom passed away 6 years ago, but they were together for 30 some odd years prior to that.
Okay. So they were okay. Birth control?
Definitely no. I haven't been on birth control since I was like 17. I'm not pro birth control at all.
Okay. Ethnic background?
I'm 100% Sicilian.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. What about you?
Bree.
I'm Bree. I'm 29 and I am married.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
York, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you live here now, or are you just visiting?
I live in California. I'm visiting. I used to live here though.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a wife.
Okay. Stay-at-home wife?
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
How long have you been doing that? Like, how long have you been married and a stay-at-home?
I literally got married last month. I used to do OnlyFans like a long time ago. Then I like repented, and now I'm in a
Repented.
The Lord.
Seems like everybody's doing that these days.
Yeah.
Tell them what caused you to come out here. Tell them.
What You.
No, I know, but her husband is a huge fan of you guys.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and us.
He loves you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Sure.
Awesome.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, he's a little misogynistic, but I'm with it.
The sex is better.
Just out of
Misogynistic.
curiosity, what does misogyny mean?
Whew.
Define misogyny.
Whatever it means, I like it. So.
Incredible, right?
You know what?
So you don't know the definition of the word you used?
Not textbook, no.
Fantastic. Okay.
You know what I hear? Your man tells the truth. That's what I hear.
He does.
Isn't it crazy that's their knee-jerk
He puts
reaction?
me in check all the time, and I need it.
All right. Highest education level completed?
Some college.
All right, so high school. And then relationship status, you said married.
Yes.
Right. Are your parents still together?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
Birth control?
Absolutely
Probably not. No. Okay. And how long have you guys? I mean, I know you've been married for a month. How long did you guys know each other prior to that?
8 years.
How'd you guys meet?
I moved to California from Pennsylvania, and I worked at a winery in Temecula, and he worked there, and we dated. And then I left. I came here, got wild, and then came back, and then we got back together.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a story.
Go Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Okay, hi. My name's Aria Riley. I'm a spiritual healer and advisor. I'm a
I'm
sugar
done.
baby coach.
I'm done again. I thought I was done. I'm done
Oh,
again.
it gets worse. A former exotic dancer and an OF model.
Wait. Sugar baby coach?
Sugar baby coach.
What is that?
Are you taking clients?
So
I need a job.
I've been perfecting my game since 2016, and I predominantly want to teach girls how to, like, if they're going to do it, because girls are going to do it, I want them to do it in a safe way. I want them to avoid being manipulated, and I want them to get the most bang for their buck. No pun intended.
All right.
Isn't it the other way around,
Yeah,
though?
she actually wants them to get the least bang for
Yeah, I
their
was
buck.
about to say, it's the other way
There
around.
you go. You're welcome. That's free, by the way.
Okay.
First one free.
Free game.
I coach the coach.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to help women overall. Like, I want to help them heal. I want them to be financially abundant, and I want them to be happy.
Women or prostitutes?
Women.
Oh.
Really? Are you
Yeah,
sure?
I'm positive.
Because most women aren't in that industry. And
They
most
don't
women,
have to
in fact,
be.
most women would not go into that industry. So you don't feel like you're being a little bit euphemistic and inaccurate?
So I do Reiki, and I'm willing to
God.
heal all women. But I understand that women in the sex work industry often deal with a lot more trauma, and they keep a lot more stored into their energy.
Like they came in with the trauma, right?
Yeah, like into a
For
session?
sure.
Or what do you mean?
Carrying on.
Okay.
Carrying on.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
no problem. How old are you?
Okay, so I just went on the Whatever podcast, and this was a really big problem, but I don't share my age.
How old are you?
I don't share my age.
I don't know many girls that do.
We didn't know your
She
age,
has a
man.
problem with the truth.
No, I know a
She
lot
has
of
a
girls
problem
that
with the
share
truth.
their age.
Yeah.
That's
That's
actually
not
really
true.
She hates the truth.
South. That's normal.
It's for two different reasons before, and I...
Energy, right?
No. So, one, it's partially art of seduction, but two, I've also noticed that men, when you tell them your age, they come in with preconceived notions. So
She hates the
Oh, trust
truth.
me, I'm not coming.
I love the truth. I tell the truth very
Yeah, but
often.
you got to understand that we're not here trying to court you. This is a podcast, a dating podcast. We collect data on all the people that we bring onto the show. We're not whatever. We're Fresh and Fit. We're the originators that they copied. So my thing is, we ask for age. So
Shots
that's how we do what we do.
So I can give you an age, but it might not be accurate.
Oh my.
Because I've stated that that's part of my
Do what you
boundaries.
do, girl.
Show her your hand. Show her what happened to your hand. Show her your hand.
What
Oh, no.
Let me be very candid about this.
Because of what?
Let me be very candid about this. You're here as a guest. You're here as an opportunity. It's our rules, our platform. If you don't want to share your age, you can get up and leave.
I'm 26.
No, you're not. You're not 26.
Okay.
What are you really?
26.
I'm going with
You do
30s.
realize that our chat's going to find out how old you are, right?
That's perfectly fine.
So they're going to go ahead and investigate because I know there's going to be like 10, 20,000 people watching right now at this moment. If they come back with a different age, I'm going to kick you off the show. Dead ass.
26.
26. All right?
Swear to God.
I'm
Is that
not-
your final answer?
I am not buying it.
Oh, she lying.
I am not
Nah,
buying
nigga,
it.
she lying, bro.
Why?
I think it's sad when you can't just
Stop
be
the
real.
cap.
You just can't be real. It's like we're all supposed to be adults here. You want to be respected as a peer, and you come here and then you're playing games. And what's worse is that you put yourself above other women as a teacher, but you're a dishonest individual. And I don't want to get biblical, but in the book of James, it says, let not many of you be teachers, for teachers are held to a higher standard. And you've come here telling lies. That's a low standard.
But it wasn't a lie.
Stop it.
Just give your age. Like
26.
Okay, they're gonna investigate, and if it's not, all right, 26.
Was that so hard, man? That was not hard, right?
For no reason, bro.
But here's the thing: when you deal with a chick like this, and the simple things are hard, imagine there's a problem that occurs.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nuclear. She made the easy things hard.
Damn.
And she thinks she's a genius. That's the worst part too. Like imagine dealing with someone who knows everything.
Not only that, it's disrespectful to the other girls on the panel that do give their age, and you're trying to show and infer, oh, I'm better than you. I don't have to give my age.
Right.
That's another reason too. We treat
I don't
everybody
think
equal.
I'm better than anybody.
Are you not disclosing your age when other girls do? It
How does
infers
that make
something.
me better than
Aria,
them?
what did you say on whatever podcast to that question?
I told them exactly what I said, that I don't disclose my age.
And Brian was cool with that?
No, they stayed and they talked about it for about 40 minutes. There were people.
So you were the star of the show then, I guess.
Right.
I
At
mean,
the very beginning, and honestly, they benefited from it because their audience made almost like $2,000
Because of you?
Because of that.
Because of you? Are you insane?
You
They
can go
make
look
that
it up.
much every time. You're not special.
Why
this is
are
what
you
kills me.
yelling?
It's like, why are you deluded into thinking you're a prop? Do you know what a prop is? Like on a set?
How
You're
am I
a prop.
I'm not
Wait, first tell me what a prop is.
understanding why
Tell me
you're
what a prop
upset.
is. Just tell me what a prop
is something
is.
that you use for the show to go on often, right?
Wow. And you're coaching people?
Yeah.
A prop is an inanimate object
For
that
what?
doesn't really matter.
What's the point of the problem?
You're not the main character. The
Okay.
problem is that you showed up as an extra, as a prop, and you think you're the main character. Whether you were there or not, the show makes money.
Yeah.
Every week they switch out different girls.
Understood, but I'm saying in that
You
exact,
don't matter.
In that
So why make a
exact
spectacle of
show,
yourself?
I'm telling you that is what happened. They made $2,000.
So
off
you
the
think they
fact-
weren't going to make money if you weren't there?
Did I say that?
You think they were going to make less money
Did
if you
I
weren't there?
say that? I said that's what they
That-
made off
they
of
made
me
$2,000
being
because of
there
you?
and based off of that conversation.
They made $2,000 because of you.
Yes.
I think you're the only person on the planet Earth who believes that.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
well,
I was
mean,
hoping
it's
for some
factual.
super chats during all this, but I didn't get jack shit. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So
What am I doing
26,
wrong,
26 is
Brian?
your final answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. We'll see. We'll see what the chat says. Or where you, and you said you're a sugar baby coach. You do OnlyFans, and then you do something healing.
Reiki. Yeah, and tarot card readings.
And tarot card readings.
Yeah.
Who in here needs healing, you think?
I'm so in.
All of us?
All of us.
We're a damaged group.
You should just do a full Reiki session right now before we start, just to set the vibes.
Yeah, like some kind of protection energy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. And where are you originally from?
Florida.
We're in Florida.
The whole state.
Pensacola.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Pensacola was not the best place. I can agree.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do? And what we already went over what you do for work. Highest education level completed
Bachelor's degree in psychology.
from
UWF.
UW what?
University of West Florida.
Okay.
Dating status?
Single.
Makes sense.
Are your parents still together?
No.
Okay. Divorced?
Yeah.
Okay. And then birth control?
Yes.
What's your ethnic background?
I'm mostly black.
Were your parents ever married?
Yeah, but it didn't last long. It was like 5 months.
Damn.
And then, what's your ethnic background, Bree?
I always just say I'm like
White.
the United Nations threw up.
You forgot my ethnic background.
Well, I just put white for you.
What?
So I'm not tan. I look tan, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
I just got a spray tan. Damn.
Where'd you get it? Palm Beach?
At Body Heat.
Oh,
I go to Body Heat.
I go to Palm
don't
Beach.
do Palm Beach. Fuck Palm Beach.
What about
We
you?
need to compare notes.
Onyx Muse. I'm 34.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Riverside, California.
Cap.
What do you do for work?
Click.
I'm a porn star. I'm a OF creator, and I'm a financial dominatrix.
What's a financial?
That was gangster.
Taking some
That was
clients.
gangster.
What's the financial dominatrix?
Dominatrix. We specialize in draining men's wallets and humiliating them consensually.
We had a girl that did that.
You mean pig's wallets?
Yes.
Pig's wallets. Piggy.
Okay.
And then highest education level completed.
Some college.
Hold on. Okay, some college.
May I ask a question? Everybody's like, he
Yeah,
about to
go
go
ahead.
off. The super villain has arrived. No, this is a legit. This is just a normal question. At what point does one become a porn star as opposed to just a porn actress? Like, what makes you able to call yourself a star in that industry?
When you shot for major productions and you have an agency.
Okay, so you've shot for. I'm not saying you, but one has shot for major productions and they have an agency.
I mean, they're signed from an agency.
Like example, like I might like sell boy girl videos or like just porn, like nude things on my OnlyFans, but I've never shot for major companies and I don't have an agency, so I'm not a porn star.
So you're
but I
saying you're
still show
independent.
porn, but I'm not a porn star. Like porn stars are like people that shoot for like
They're
Brazzers.
contracted.
Contracted like
Vixen.
actresses, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly. So yeah.
What if you smash other porn stars? Doesn't that make you a porn star too?
No.
No.
Has to be filmed, right?
Porn star by association.
No, you need contract like a contractual.
You gotta go on the big screen for that.
Does that make us that way?
No, but I always wonder too because people are like, "Oh, you're my favorite porn star." I'm like, I'm not a porn star.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
Is
I'm
stardom
not saying I never
contagious?
didn't do anything on my OnlyFans like that, but I just
You nail a porn star, you
Get it right,
become.
nigga. Get it right.
Yeah, when you have a porn star, you become a porn. Like
nothing
all
wrong
of
with this
Brickle,
shit,
it's just
but
porn
I
star.
I'm not.
All right.
It's like being a
They're not
rapper that's not
vampires,
signed to a label.
Kinda.
Okay.
All right,
In a way.
Relationship status.
Single.
Become a werewolf.
Are your parents still together?
No.
Okay. Birth control.
No.
Okay. Ethnic background.
Filipina and Italian.
That was crazy.
Filipina
Caught me slipping.
and Italian.
Show them your tattoo.
What does it mean?
Pinoy power. That's
Oh,
Filipino side.
Pinoy.
Yeah.
I love Philippines.
We love you.
I want to go so bad.
Mahal kita.
What about you,
Hi, I'm Miss Red X.
Miss Red X?
Yes.
Is that your stage name?
Yes, my real name is Samiha. It's difficult to remember,
Samiha?
so I usually just say Red.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 32.
All right. Where are you from?
Originally Orange County, California, but I live here.
Oh, you live here. Okay. All right. What do you do for work?
Primarily makeup artist, a body painter, body taper, multimedia artist, licensed esthetician, and porn star.
Oh, okay.
And model.
Okay. So you do it all.
try.
So you named like 4 or 5 different things.
Yes, she
What's the
did.
predominant career?
Maybe artist.
Right now,
That makes you
right
the
now
most-
it's porn, but what I'm known for is my art. So my makeup artistry, my body painting, my effects, all that stuff, and sometimes esthetician too, because I've done
Okay.
it the longest.
Since we defined what a porn star is, does that mean you shoot with major productions?
I have.
Okay. All right then. Relationship status?
I'm married.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That
how long have you
Happily
been married
married. Huh?
for? How long have you been married for?
2.5 years.
How'd you guys meet?
We met through mutual friends. He worked at a bar, and I was there that night, and we went to an after party and met that way. It was very not planned.
Random.
Very random.
Cool.
Very random.
Okay. So he's not in the industry at all then?
With me, he is now, but
See?
that's like
You
new.
sleep with a porn star. Fucking werewolf, man.
All right.
He's always been very open-minded to it, so it just
Okay.
kind of happened.
But do you do scenes outside of him?
Oh yeah.
What, like, okay, with other, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you make more money than him?
We make money as a unit. Like if we make the money from our porn, we make it together. So
But
we
also-
don't do individual porn.
Only
Oh, you don't?
together.
Yeah, only together.
So you never shot with other men before?
No, I have, but he hasn't.
Okay.
Like,
he's
shot with
never
other
shot with
women.
other women.
Currently, do
You've
you
shot
still
with
shoot
other
other men?
Or men.
Huh?
Do you currently still shoot other men, though, or
Yes,
no?
I shoot with everybody.
And that doesn't bother him?
Nope.
He is not winning. Carrying on.
He is very much
Actually, no, that's a real man.
Adam 22?
That is all right.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool.
Okay.
That's what y'all think.
And what does he still work in the liquor? Well, I mean, is he still work at the bar, or does he do something else now?
Yeah, he's still bartending. Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Are your parents together?
How many jobs have you counted Myron? Are you writing this down? 4 for her and 2 for him?
Yeah.
That's 6 jobs total? Good Lord.
Yeah,
Okay.
esthetician, makeup artist,
That is
and porn star. So 4.
Wow.
We're in a world of inflation.
Are your parents still together?
No, they're not.
No, divorced. Okay. Or were they never together?
No, they
Adopted.
were together for a
Okay.
while. I kind of adopted.
I felt it. I can.
Halfway.
There's certain things I can feel. Yeah.
He's a healer.
Very smart.
Yeah, my parents were together. My mom couldn't take care of me any longer, so he found another partner that could, and
Okay.
that's my mom now.
Birth control?
Yes.
Okay. And what is your ethnic background?
I'm Middle Eastern and Italian.
Okay, because I was going to say what what country in the Middle East specifically?
Jordan.
Wow.
Okay.
Haram.
Who's Jordanian? Your dad or your mom?
My dad.
Was he from, did he immigrate here from there?
He moved here to have me.
Okay, well, he was born and raised there,
Yes.
so he speaks fluent Arabic, obviously.
Yes.
Then.
Very Arab.
Okay, do you speak Arabic too?
A little bit. I understand a lot of Arabic.
I don't know about very Arab.
That's why we're not having a relationship.
Wait, you said
anymore.
Jordan. Does he know what you do? Because typically that's a
Yes,
very
as soon as he
strict,
found out, it was done.
Haram.
Yeah.
Mashallah.
Haram for real.
Wait,
Mashallah.
Jordanian. What was the other thing? Italian, you said?
Italian, yeah, my mom is
Your mom.
Italian.
You have no relationship with him now after that?
No.
Because he's Muslim, I'm assuming,
It was
right?
a decision.
He's Muslim, right?
No, actually he's...
Christian Jordanian?
Yeah, he's Christian
Wow.
Jordanian.
Not common, but yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What about you?
Hello, my name is Taylor Morgan, otherwise known as Hell Girl. I am a music artist, a former pro wrestler, a child.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 31. I just turned 31 yesterday, actually. Thank you.
Oh, I missed your birthday. You went to Jewel.
No.
Where'd you go?
I don't go to nightclubs.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Who the fuck does that? Oh, yeah, you do.
Actually, no. I took you to your fucking birthday.
No,
Remember with
you're the
Nicolette?
best.
This
You're
like
the
5
best.
years ago.
Oh, yeah, we killed it.
Yeah.
We killed it.
Nicolette's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I love her.
So you said you're 31. Where are you from originally?
LA.
Okay. And then you said former pro wrestler?
Yes. And a child actor, and then I'm an entrepreneur. I own different beauty businesses and such.
Okay. So you
fashion
would
as
say
well.
now, like your predominant income comes from the beauty industry?
I would say beauty and music, yeah.
Okay. You do music too.
Yes, sir.
Would you, when you wrestled, did you wrestle under WWE?
I wrestled for
TNA?
WoW Women of Wrestling. So what Glow was based on, the show Glow, it used to be called just WoW, and then it became WoW Superheroes.
Gorgeous Ladies of
Yes.
Wrestling. I remember.
Yeah, I never heard of it, but
What is that?
Glow.
We're old. I remember
It's some old
Glow.
school shit.
Oh wow.
There's a whole movie. There's a documentary on
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I was expecting you to have an accent.
I do have an accent.
Yeah. Where are your people from?
So I
Los
am
Angeles.
I am originally, yes, born and raised in LA, but I am French, Welsh, and Costa Rican. So I'm very
Costa
mixed.
Rican.
Yeah.
were you born in the United States though?
Yes.
Okay. All right then. Highest education level completed?
I have some college done, but not graduated, unfortunately, not yet. And then, I have my real estate license and
need.
cosmetology license and all that good stuff.
Okay. Relationship status?
Single.
Bruh, she's not going to make her sing? She's a rock star.
Wait, can you spit a verse? Well,
That's
it's like
Kick some bars.
yeah, I guess not.
Oh, no, I could.
Yeah.
I need some water or something.
You gotta warm up.
Yeah. I didn't. A little bit. We'll come back to
Thank you,
it.
Dad.
We'll come back to it. Damn. But I will.
Guest of honor, Jake
Wait, hold
Shields.
on. And then, are your parents still together?
Unfortunately not.
Divorced?
They were never married.
Okay. And then birth control?
No.
Okay.
I am very particular and very picky of who I let in this Pandora's box, so I don't need it.
All right. All right. Go ahead first, my bad.
Guest of honor. We have quite a few on the panel, so go ahead, Jake.
What's up? Jake Shields, 45, ex-professional fighter. Currently taken off the market. So,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
When was
Very
that, bro?
mature. Very
I don't like sharing
mature.
personal information. I get a lot of like death threats and people trying to kill me.
my
I'm a little controversial on Twitter.
A little? Oh, yeah.
A little bit. I push some boundaries, so so I keep all my personal information private. So
It's all true, though.
it's all true. What I'm saying.
Everything you say is
but it's
true.
definitely pissing people off.
Yeah.
All right, Marquette.
Marquette Devon Burton, the idol of James Bond. Fax Kellerman, Stephen A. Pimp, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Yeah, businessman, Las Vegas. That's about it.
Thank you, brother. That was well done. Roll on, start time, of course.
Hi, I'm Rollo Tomassi. Vasectomologist. Thank you very much.
nice.
We'll be getting into
Bless
that.
you. Bless you.
Yes, Fresh. We will be getting into that today.
For sure.
I'm Cat Delph Michael Sartain. I rescue animals. That's the main thing that I do. Yeah, you like that? It's beautiful. And I have this super fucking offensive podcast called the Michael Sartain Podcast, where we go over evolutionary psychology, but we use science, so it makes you even more angry.
Cool. So I'll toss it off to the guests if they have any questions. Obviously, we have a very unique panel here. It looks like most of the women are involved in either OnlyFans, dancing, or pornography. We have one entrepreneur in the house.
Welcome to Vegas.
I think only two girls here don't do any sex work, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think only two girls here, right? Well, what cleaning business? You used to, and then you left. And you stay at home now.
I'm
still
still
a musician.
She's still in it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still in it.
She's still in it
for
me.
me.
For you?
My
Okay.
book, yeah.
Okay. A question: before you got married, did he have like rules like, hey, you need to like delete all your, delete your OnlyFans, delete all?
It was definitely a conversation. He does not allow it, but I also willingly did that because I love him. It's easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't have to ask, but
No.
It came up. What about Jake? Any of you guys have anything? Rollo, Mike?
I was say that's love.
Yeah, I mean, if you like a guy, it should be easy if you like a guy.
Remember, I always say it's like you shouldn't have to ask those questions. That should already be part of the bargain, right?
Respect factor.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to ask a girl to like stop sleeping with other guys. If
Yeah, let me see your phone. No, it's already there, right? If that's the case, and that's the case, that's. I think that's probably the first time I've ever heard that answer.
Really? Wow, that's sad.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, because a lot of the women like are on OnlyFans or they're on something else, and like I think a lot of the times like we you guys use this question quite a bit.
Let's
right?
ask everybody
which
right
is,
now.
Yeah, which is would you
ladies
give up
put
your
raise your hand if you would give up all of your social media, including OnlyFans, in exchange for a man that you're going to marry. Raise your hand if you would. If you would.
I need to know the details. Like, I need to know what we're talking here. Like, is this man full provider? Like, full provider man, down as fuck. But I need it, like, locked down.
I got too many
As
bills.
long as I have my business pages, I don't care.
have a lifestyle to maintain.
It's easy to give up
I don't care what they
OnlyFans,
think.
but the rest of the social media, like, completely, why?
I'm just asking if you
because
would
you're
do it.
advertising your sexuality.
What if your Instagram isn't about that? Like, what if your Instagram's about, like, lifestyle or something?
Depends on what the lifestyle. I mean, are you like a rancher with like rabbits or some shit like that?
I think what they're getting is, are you going to stop thirst trapping when you lock it down?
For a husband, absolutely.
No, am I wrong? Is that kind of what we're going for?
Confident man, it shouldn't fucking matter.
All right, real quick for the ladies. Well, before, because I know you guys are talking about this, but I have a question here. It might take you a second to think about it, but what I want you to do is I want you to tell me or think about, right, how has your career affected your ability to meet a man and be courted? I want the good, the bad, and the ugly. So 3 different scenarios here. One more time. How has your career choice affected your ability to meet and be courted by men? The good, the bad, the ugly. All right? So, sorry, you guys were saying something?
No, Melissa, what do you think? Is your career choice working at Sapphire, has it affected your ability to date?
No.
Can you get the microphone?
No, it has not.
Well, so
I think it actually made it better. Like, I ended up in a throuple situation.
That sounds incredible.
I dated my boyfriend for a year, and then like
twice as many
lovers.
And just so you guys know, I'm going to take this question and start here and then work my way this way. So just think about it. Good, the bad, the ugly. How your career choices has affected your ability to meet and be courted by men. Sorry.
So honestly, I don't think there's no like bad or ugly in my situation, because I feel like ever since I started dancing and doing OnlyFans, like my life been very positive.
Have you met any man who has judged you at all for dancing that you've been attracted to?
Yes, I was actually talking to this other guy. We dated for like a week. Actually, like he just broke up with me like a week ago. I was talking to him, but he was like,
I have the same question. I know exactly where you're going, Marco.
What throuple you were in?
Yeah, what about the throuple?
Connecting here.
Well, I mean, they were at home waiting for me. I would go see this man, but
he broke up with you. Hold on. Did he break up with you because of the OnlyFans, the stripping, or the throuple? Which one of the 3?
He did not know about the throuple. He just thought it was just me and him.
So you're
well, you know what? He knows now. Keep going.
Yeah, he knows now. But he was like the only man that actually judged me from dancing. But he met me at Sapphire, And then we like started talking or whatever, and then he wanted like to date me. So I was like, okay, but I mean, I guess it was more like a sugar daddy.
Exactly, business.
But yeah, so like we were all on the same page, but like I was willing, but like, yeah, he like broke up with me a week ago, but he was the only one who judged me with everything I did, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll support your OnlyFans and whatever, but I don't think he liked it because like he just broke up with me like a week ago.
A trick, try not to be a trick.
Yeah, he wanted more like the girlfriend. He wanted more like the girlfriend experience. Like he did not want to feel like a sugar daddy. So like I provided that until he did not like anymore. And that's crazy because just a few days before he broke up with me, he was like, yeah, like even if you have to have, because I only collab with women right now. But he was like, if you need to collab with like a man or whatever, like I'll still support that. But I don't know what happened to him. He's just like,
girl, he didn't want to pay your bills, girl.
I know, right?
Come on, you know better. Girl, please.
They meet you getting your money, but they don't want to set for flat.
But I don't think like that would be like my only bad experience I experienced from dancing and being an OnlyFans girl. But other than that, like my whole life been very positive. Like my life just turned around to like a positive side. Doing this, so I'm like very happy and I love it, and I'm a very sexual person already myself. I love it.
You're like,
okay. What about for you? How's your career choices affected your ability?
So I've actually seen kind of both sides of the spectrum, which is very enlightening, I guess you would say. When I was younger, I did dance. I don't like to tell people that right away because I do feel like they have a preconceived notion since we are getting to the point of people judging and such. I learned a lot when I was young going...
Okay, just the good, the bad, the ugly.
I'll get to that. Anyway, so the good being...
The good being... girls here. Like, we got to make sure... We got to show her...
You let her talk for like 10 minutes, so let me just finish my answer. Thank you.
Whoa.
You asked me a question, so I'm trying to answer.
Stop.
You didn't go good, bad, ugly to her, so let me just kind of explain what I'm trying to say.
No. Look. Let me be very clear here. We have a question routine that we have here. Just answer the question nice and succinctly because she was going ahead and mentioning something. She was already talking before the question was asked.
All right.
So that's why I was like, all right, let her finish out so the rest of you can have time to think and come up with the good, the bad, and the ugly.
She got lucky.
That's my bad. That's my bad. I asked the question, and we kept going on. Go
Understood.
Go ahead, tell her.
So I would say the good being in being ambitious and going for different things in my life, I would say it intimidates certain types of men, and that's totally okay. The good parts, I would say it's empowered me to be very independent and learn, what fulfills me, what I'm into, and then I would guess the ugly would be kind of going back to that insecurity or intimidating, trying to be two alphas in the household or two bosses in the household doesn't always work necessarily. So I have to find someone that can kind of put me in my place since I'm used to always being like, in charge.
Is it hard to find, you think?
I do. I feel like it takes finding like a real man, like a man's man that is completely comfortable in his own skin and has no qualms about bullshit. And today's society, there's the men I feel like are just caught up in, and in the women too. I'm not putting one or the other. I'm just saying I feel like the priorities of the male have gone where it's tough.
It's tough.
So the good is you're ambitious and independent. The negative is men are intimidated by that.
Correct.
And then the ugly is it's difficult to find a guy that will deal with you.
Correct.
Thank you.
Are we responding at all? Or are we just getting
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So one, I want to affirm you because I appreciate you being honest because most people are liars, especially women. So I appreciate you keeping it real about something that could make you vulnerable. So thank you for that. Much respect. Consistently, we hear women suggest that men are intimidated by them. I think this is the biggest load of horseshit I've ever heard in my life. And as much as, what are you like, 5'3", 5'4"? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're 5'4". And why would anyone be intimidated by you?
I don't mean like physically intimidated.
No,
maybe they feel they don't have something to offer me because I can provide that for myself.
It's a metaphor. You're 5'4", you're a woman. You making more money doesn't make you more or less intimidating.
Just because it doesn't to you doesn't mean it doesn't to other men.
That's what I was getting at. Certain men that are comfortable in their own skin, they have no problem. They love that about me.
Is this like a hate women podcast? Because I didn't know this what the fuck we're doing.
These guys are super nice.
I know. I didn't realize I'm not about to be ridiculed because I'm a fucking boss-ass bitch.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that we can't lie and suggest that guys are intimidated.
We didn't say everyone, just like...
One second,
She didn't lie.
we don't have to say that they're intimidated when their value set is
Some
not
are.
That's a great
Danny,
valid
how many
point.
times you gonna interrupt
But-
me? You gonna let me make this
But
point?
it's just
and
like
then
you saying
respond?
every bitch is a prostitute that gets a sugar daddy. No, they're not.
But
My
here's the
dad, my
thing.
mom had a sugar daddy, and she's not a prostitute.
If you let me finish and then you speak,
I'm
then
just
we
saying
can
you're
both
the
be
typical
heard.
example of a stereotyping us women.
But no, when you're interrupting, then it shows
Sorry.
why you don't get along in a relationship with a man. But if you just listen to me,
I don't want to get
and then
along in a relationship
and then
with
I
a man.
listen to you, then we can have a.
See, this is really relatable for me because I've had these conversations with men, and I've had to learn
Because they're
I
women
can be
haters.
a boss bitch
No.
without being the loudest
I
in
didn't
the
know
room
that all this
or the
was
biggest
this.
in the room, and that's kind of learning tact.
My life is really
and learning.
peaceful. I don't.
Right, so this kind of
This is
behavior
super
right here,
negative.
this is when they
This
call
kind of
themselves
behavior?
alpha or they call themselves boss. Well, that's not alpha or that's not being a boss. That's being impolite. That's being rude. That's not being feminine.
being rude to everyone here.
Because we all have a chance to speak, but you're speaking while I'm speaking. Can you
But
at
you
least
can put
can you
everyone
acknowledge?
down? That's
can you
crazy.
acknowledge that you were speaking while I was speaking?
I'm gonna stick up for.
I hear you, but can
me
you
and
acknowledge
everybody
that you were
else,
speaking
I didn't know
while
this was a hate women shit.
Can you acknowledge that you were speaking
What?
while I was speaking and
What
I
did
was
you say?
talking to you?
So we move this.
I'm fine.
We'll move this along, Taylor.
are you?
A lot of times when people say,
Oh, I'm great.
a lot of times when people say intimidated, they mean like a
this
preference.
Is like crazy.
They mean a preference. Does that make
I'm
sense?
not about to be fucking- Yeah, it is because I'm
That
not
was
about
really
to be
quick.
fucking hated on because I'm a fucking woman. And like you literally
I don't
been
think
like,
you're hating.
You're
We're
leaving
just having a
then?
discussion.
Of course I'm
Okay. All right, then just leave.
Yeah, bye.
Babe, I'm leaving. Can I walk the fuck away?
Leave. Don't make
Yeah,
it
you
a
can do
whole
that.
Yelling.
Oh, don't worry.
Just get up and leave.
Don't
Just get up
worry.
and leave.
Angry.
Don't fucking tell me what to do when I'm
Very
getting up.
angry.
Just leave.
Yikes.
I'm
Now you're
leaving.
creating-
I'm walking
Why are
away.
you yelling
You're just
at
making
her?
yourself look
Anyways.
crazy now.
Making myself look
It's
crazy. All you do is
insane.
ridicule women. And
Did you ask why she was
I
yelling?
thought we were being pretty polite.
Very
And you were
mean.
just yelling 30 minutes ago?
I
Very
have to
mean.
walk by.
Yeah, okay.
Why are
Make it
you
a scene.
yelling at the
I thought you were being pretty polite, but that's my opinion. We're just having a
I
disagreement,
appreciate
pointing
that.
out
Nobody
points.
knows you.
Thank you.
Shut up. You're a porn star. Shut the fuck up. She's fucking dumbass hoes talking shit.
Right, like, who the fuck
Okay,
is-
okay, everyone settle down. We don't need to degrade anyone. Calm down. Calm down. We don't need to degrade
Let's all stay still.
anybody.
No.
Calm
Disrespectful.
down.
We can match
She may have been disrespectful, but that doesn't mean anything other than disrespectful.
Pointing out the points.
No.
The men aren't attracted to these boss women.
Yeah, fucking ridiculous, man. The people that know her whack
Not really.
So that's what I'm getting at. I've had to find the happy medium between being a boss woman, but knowing that there's a time and a place for it, and knowing when I'm with my man or the right man per se, that I don't have to like knuckle up or like prove anything or like get all loud. And
Yeah.
I used to be that. I mean,
Listen,
they've seen me get like that
so
in
many
here.
girls have done that.
But-
They drive away the alpha men that they're attracted to.
It's a fact.
They keep
No, it is
driving,
a fact.
They're attracted to
I'll
the
own
alpha
that.
men, and they keep driving them away. And
It
that's
is
what
a
girls
fact.
need to identify when there's this aggressiveness, and they're
Very
always
aggressive.
attracted to the same alpha men. But then they go with them for a minute, and they're too aggressive. The guy's just like, bye.
You could be a badass,
Listen,
confident
that's
woman,
smart that
but you
you've
don't have to be
identified that.
It was
aggressive.
simple.
She hasn't. That's why
Breathe
she's
in,
single.
breathe out.
The thing that I find strange is like it's dishonesty through redefinition. So we're talking about a boss, right? I wish she was here so I could say, okay, you're a boss. What's the highest number of employees you've had? It's the highest number of employees you've had since you're a boss. I have an eerie feeling that she's really not a boss. She's in the service industry and just doesn't realize
It's the
it.
vocabulary. I feel like the society has lost the vocabulary. We
Well,
use words
I
that
agree.
we say words that don't mean what we're saying, and that's why
Which is also
people are
known
always
as a lie.
totally.
So she's actually sitting next to a boss, but she's not a boss. And I think that's why she got so uncomfortable. And she said, how can I get out of here so that I don't have to deal with this level of conversation? It was an escape move. And here's the thing. I've seen this before. Same thing Adam 22 did. When he saw it getting hot on one person, he thought, oh, shoot, I'm next. Let me do something and have an outburst so I can make an exit. When in reality, when I was talking to you, I have a lot of respect for you. You're an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. First thing I did is said, hey, let me acknowledge that you told us something you didn't have to tell us.
Thank you. And I appreciate that.
Right?
And I don't necessarily agree with everything you have to say, but I can respect you enough to hear your point of view and hope that you vice versa.
And we can
will
have a
do the same.
dialogue.
We can
We don't have to all
Because
agree on
you're
everything,
mature.
but we should be able to
Right.
talk like adults.
It's taken time, though,
Precisely.
y'all, for me to get to
Yeah.
this point. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Now, we know she was lying and frauding because how is it that she's more mad than you are and I was talking to you?
Well, she's obviously triggered by her own issues, and I felt for her because I understand what she's trying to say, and I can agree to her points.
I feel
just think,
bad for her, too.
I think, like me, I had to learn how to articulate my points of view in a way that truly made a difference versus making a scene or making
it emotional.
You know what I think the difference is between you and her is that you have some level of competence and personality to where you can actually do something other than sex work. Then you have others who can only do sex work. And as far as personality, they actually have some sort of disorder. But as a female, you never realize because people are busy staring at your breasts and your butt cheeks. And so you think you're getting on in the world just fine when really most people don't like you.
99% of men won't be honest like you're being right now too. They'll just simp to these girls and kiss their asses.
You were making faces as he was
as
he was saying. You disagree with his points. I noticed that you were making. Okay, what do you do specifically?
You love me. You love me. Quit playing. No, you love everything about me. Bring that mic over.
I totally agree.
What do you disagree with specifically then?
Well, I honestly, I feel for her because she wasn't upset because of that. She was upset because of the whole you were like basically just calling all of us a prostitute.
I don't think you did that, did you?
That's how I felt.
I didn't.
I don't think so either. But if I did, what's
There's nothing wrong with being a prostitute.
You feel me? Like, here's the thing. I've met a lot of chicks who are bona fide.
A sacred prostitute.
I met bona fide street strollers.
It's the oldest profession,
I can respect the
it really is.
I want to be able to respect your hoeing.
That'd be
You
carpentry.
know what I'm saying?
Hunting. Yes, you're right.
I hate when you want to do it and get paid for it and call guys tricks. A trick, who does he patronize? A hoe. So she called him a trick, which means that you're the hoe. So you want to make the money and flaunt it, but you don't want to acknowledge what you're really doing for it. I love a chick who's hoeing I can respect. I know bona fide street strollers who say, I'm a hoe, my mom knows I'm a hoe.
I was going to get to that. I think a lot of women get in this industry and they try to convince themselves that they're okay with it.
Right.
And me, I've dipped my toe in the waters. I realized that wasn't necessarily for me and what fulfilled me as a human being. But by God, girl, if that's what you fucking feel good doing, rock that shit.
Yeah.
Rock that shit, own it, and do something with it. Make it build an empire. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't play victim. Own that shit and fucking kill it because there's nothing wrong with that.
You do realize that's exactly what she didn't do, right?
Oh, totally. That's what I'm trying to get at. I think a lot of women still allow themselves to be triggered because I think they haven't fully come to terms with what they're doing versus I love what the fuck I do. I love it. Which is totally fine. There's no any negativity about that. I think it's amazing and it's empowering and brave and freaking badass.
50 years ago, a young lady like that, she would have went through high school, probably struggled through, and then once she got her high school diploma, she would have looked at her prospects and she would have done what most women were doing, which is get a man who can provide, be a housewife, and live her life through. That's what she would have done. Now in this modern world, not having access to that and that not being a typical model, then she goes out into the marketplace and says, how can I make money, A, and then B, how can I make money at a level that my lifestyle is Instagrammable? Right. Because that's what we promote. And that's where she's found herself right now. And frankly, she's lost and she's struggling.
How do you girls feel about it since you're in the industry?
Hold on.
Am I allowed to?
We're trying to go all the way around.
We of course. And they'll get a chance to say that. So for you, I know you're married, but I guess prior to you meeting your guy, or maybe you can even say within the confinements of your relationship, how has your career field impacted your situations, the good, the bad, the ugly?
Yeah, I would say that while I was single, because I was single for a while doing it, I was trying to find my passions, my solace, what I wanted to be empowered. Well, try and do.
So what was the good?
Yeah, the good was that I did find that it made me very happy. I did feel very, very comfortable and very, very able to do all these things.
What specifically made you comfortable and happy? Because you named a number of professions.
Well, we're talking about the porn industry, right?
Okay, so it made you happy.
It made me very happy, and it fulfilled what I needed at the time.
Okay.
When I met, obviously, I would say that the good was that I met him, because if I wasn't myself, I don't think that it would have ever happened like that.
Okay. And then the bad?
And the bad, maybe just seeing true colors of people. That really kind of swayed me. I thought that it was a very open community that was all for each other, and when it's kind of more of a hustle.
So people were judging.
I mean, was falling out with family tough with you, or was that not tough?
With family ties? Oh, right. Okay. So, yes.
That's quite ugly, right?
Pretty big.
That was big. That was big, but I knew that would happen. And it was a decision on my end of the spectrum that I already had,
Were you
planned for.
Were you close to your dad, or were you not close?
Not as close as I would like to be. He's like a workaholic, but I do respect him and I respect his decision. I still love the hell out of him. So.
Okay. Isn't that industry not very emotional? It's very like work. That industry.
What, porn?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends like how much you do it.
Okay. What about you? The good, the bad, the ugly when it comes to meeting men and being courted. I want to put emphasis on being courted.
The good is, I found confidence in myself, and I was able to see past fuck boys and all that, and I have been able to meet very intelligent men that have helped me with my business. The bad is fuck boys, men who are infatuated with you and not really with you for the right reasons.
Can you define a fuck boy?
And the what?
I was hoping to hear that definition.
What is
as
a
well.
fuck boy in your?
A fuck boy is just a guy who hits you up and they just want to fuck. There is no intention of anything long term.
But don't they need to be lying though to be a fuckboy? Like if they're telling the truth about it, would that make them a fuckboy?
No, Jack, no.
Yeah. So Taylor, you agree with me?
Kinds of levels of the.
So would O.J. Simpson be a fuckboy?
God, here we go.
Just kidding. R.I.P. Juice. I apologize. R.I.P. Juice. Sorry about that.
Fucking segue.
We got controversial here.
Hey.
Actually, no.
Huh?
Don't let him rest in peace.
Yeah.
Let him burn in hell.
Listen. That man ran for 2,000 yards in a 14-game season.
And committed murder.
But I would
the
say
good is
allegedly.
Hold on. So
yeah.
the good is you confidence find different types of men, good and bad. But the bad is you met a lot of men that just want sex. Okay, and then what's the ugly?
And the ugly is domestic violence and my custody issue with my baby daddy.
Did that stem from your career choices?
A little bit.
Okay. All right. What about you?
For me, right now, my dating life is very fun, but imagining.
So the good is that it's fun.
Yeah, but we're talking about being a stripper. I'm assuming, right? So.
Well, I was gonna. Yeah, any of the professions you wanna. I mean, they're all kind of tandem, work in tandem.
Yeah, what I'm doing right now, I'm very happy with my dating life, but as a stripper, so the good that came. Let's talk about the bad.
Okay.
The bad that came from it, I feel like when you're in the club and then you see how men act when they don't have respect for you.
Okay. So you see the dark side of male nature.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess you kind of
there's something that you can't really come back from. You can try to heal from that, but in the normal dating life, everything you feel like a man's going to talk to you about, you feel like that's going to be a lie. There's extreme trust issues.
Okay.
I think you perfectly nailed why men have a hard time dating strippers, because you get so jaded with men. So it's kind of like these girls have seen the worst, so it's kind of hard.
Real quick,
it's hard for the men to trust the strippers too. So there's that balance.
Real quick, you mentioned trust. It's very hard to find, right?
While being a stripper, or do you mean in general?
Just in general, right? You mentioned your age is 26. Yeah. Is that trustworthy?
I mean, I start off saying that I don't discuss my age.
You're 31.
More like 36.
31.
Is that 31? Whoever said that.
No. 36, right?
No.
No, she's not.
Most of
I'm not. I mean, I don't really.
Did chat already find out?
Yeah,
find out?
36.
They're saying she's 36?
But
I told you they
it's
found out.
records.
Wrong.
They're good, right? The people are good on
So then, what is it then,
bro?
It's 26. But I would love, if you think that I'm 36, please tell me how you got to that.
I mean, it's just an ID.
Yeah.
You want to know.
Yeah, it's just your personal identification, which people identify you by. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not 36.
Yeah, so
I guess we
she
can
was
go
born
by
in 88?
trial and error.
You know what's a funny thing, though? It's ironic that you say guys meet you and they have trust issues, and our number one issue with you in the podcast is you telling the truth. Do you think that perhaps they look at you and they rightly assess that you're not a straightforward person?
I am straightforward, though, because I tell them I
So
don't.
you're a real estate agent, Ariel, huh?
I used to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fucking warned you. I told you. They're going to find out who you are.
But I'm not 36, so it's weird.
No, I know, but do you know why I said that, though?
Why?
So you can tell me the real age.
Oh, okay.
And it's 30.
It's not.
I just turned 46 this month.
Bruh.
Yo, they know your real name. You're a real estate agent. We have it right here.
Yeah, from LinkedIn, but that was something I signed up for in South Carolina.
Not the LinkedIn. Not the LinkedIn.
Not in the LinkedIn, but also you
We
don't
have
to
a liar who
disclose-
wants to be trusted.
Yeah, W
Lie
mods.
detector test.
We have a liar
And
who
I
wants
warned
to
you
be
too.
trusted.
I told you
That's
there's going to be 20, 30,000 people watching. Someone is going to find out your name, what you do, and how old you are, and you still proceeded to lie.
Do you not think that you can lie on your LinkedIn profile?
Oh, so you lied there, but you're telling the truth here. That's amazing. That's really scummy. Like, that's what kills me is that.
Is
Yo,
it
Mark,
scummy?
I need so scummy.
I need healing, bro.
Girl,
I need
at
healing.
this point,
Can
just
we,
show your
can we talk about it? Like, why?
This is craziness.
Can we?
so
I really want to
scummy.
know. Like, if you guys are going to kick me off the podcast, I would like to talk about it. Like,
Did they
why?
kick you off or are you kicking yourself
No,
off?
I'm just trying to ask a question. Like, why is it such a big deal to you guys?
Why is it a
Like,
big deal to you, but to no one else around the table?
But I explained that.
Like, literally
I
no one else
explained that
around
at
the
the
table.
beginning. So
you're
I'm
special?
asking you.
Aria, so they do demographics. It's actually really helpful stuff. They do demographics. They have over 2,000 women they've had on the show. And so in order for the demographics to work, they have to ask your demographics. This
man is literally writing down notes.
It's not a personal thing.
It's completely fair, but I'm saying
She's
here's
special.
what I'm trying to say. Okay, dude. Anyway, so I go out on dates with people, and they will ask me, and I will tell them that I don't disclose my age.
Sure.
What's
I thought
happening?
you said this is not a date.
What's
Yeah.
happening
This
right
is not a
now
date at
is
all.
that we are on a live podcast where a lot of people are watching, and if I'm going on dates with men and I'm telling them that I don't disclose my age, and you guys are like, "What's your age?" and I'm telling them, they're gonna
Sure,
know.
sure, but you were asking why it was important to them. That's why it's like they're not trying to like score on you. It's just one of the
No,
things.
what
It's a
I'm-
demographic thing.
What I'm
Yeah.
trying to ask is
Okay,
like,
I don't give a fuck what you got to say. At this point, it's our podcast, it's our platform, it's one of the prerequisite rules. You come on someone's platform, you got to understand you abide by their rules and terms. This is an opportunity for you, not the other way around. So if you want to come on the platform,
No, she's making you
et cetera,
$2,000 right now.
Yeah, like
She's
if you
making
want
you
to, like,
$2,000.
this isn't like some situation where it's like, oh yeah, this is negotiable. No, it's our shit. So this is what we do. We ask girls this. We keep data, and we do it for a reason because there's a body of data that we keep to help guys as far as like understanding how women move in the West. Now this is what I'm going to say. I'll let the chat choose. Chat. Put one to the chat if y'all wanted to kick her off because she obviously fucking lied, and I knew she was gonna lie.
Yeah.
Or two if y'all wanted to stay. I'll let the chat go ahead and see what they want to do.
Yeah, I'm
if
torn
we
between
get
really
more
nice, but
twos,
honesty's,
we'll let you stay. But we obviously figured out who you are. I knew the chat was gonna find out who you were, and you're well into your 30s.
They're good.
So.
I'm well
And they
into
found
my
out your
30s.
real name,
Yeah.
your real estate agent, etc. So it's like, bruh.
So
like,
how
I
old are you?
warned
Or are you
too.
gonna say the truth? How old are you?
We just don't worry about the chat.
It ain't that serious, honestly. How old are you?
Yo, what if she's a witness protection? Calm down.
She wouldn't fucking be here.
On a podcast.
She wouldn't be here. She was witness protection.
This is why we should not believe in equality between the male and the female because clearly,
You already don't believe in equality.
Clearly, I don't. Clearly.
Yeah, you clearly
But
don't.
let me
Like,
explain
you
why.
matched
Hold
me
on.
with-
Why do you wait till I start talking, love?
Because you're always talking.
Okay, well, go ahead and stop then, and you can listen more because you might learn something.
It's hard
you see,
when you're always being
No, don't interrupt
rude.
me when you're always lying. You see, if you weren't lying, maybe we'd be polite
Maybe
here.
if you would
That's
have
the
like
problem.
started talking to me,
Maybe if you would
from
tell
a
the truth,
place
you
of
wouldn't have to
not
protect your
being
lies.
rude.
You're trying to protect your lies, and
just
it's a sad
think
thing.
that
You are a
you think
person
that
who
you're
has
a
no
man
respect
so
for
that
others.
you're
You're a
able to talk
narcissist.
over
A
others.
man could never
I'm a
grow up
narcissist?
and think that they're special when they're not
projecting right
special.
now.
You're a very
You're
average person.
projecting.
You didn't even get veneers before you went into the sex industry. That's what messes me up.
But you're probably the same type of man.
It's a basic.
This is the same type of man that's like, you don't need plastic surgery, you don't need to do anything to yourself. Why are you doing this?
No.
But you're gonna attack a woman on the way that she looks. Very fucking narcissist.
We're gonna do okay, so it's kind of split. So I'm gonna do a poll on the chat and we'll see what they say.
It's split on mine.
It's-
Let's go back later.
So we'll do a poll.
They
We'll do a
are.
poll.
I just
They're
don't
bad for your
understand
team.
how you're
No, they're
always
terrible.
coming at
They're
women
terrible.
being rude.
Stop
Like,
talking about
maybe
women.
if you
It's
can-
about you. Don't,
Okay, well
that's
then
the
why
problem.
are you being
you
rude
try to
to me?
extract it.
Why are
when
you
did we
being
have an issue? When I was
at
talking,
the very
you started
beginning,
talking.
you started
That's a
off
problem.
with rudeness. Like
And
if
that's
you
why you're
don't
being
have respect
flamed.
for me, then don't talk to me.
It's because of
easy
who
as
you
that.
are. Don't say it's women.
Because of
It's
who
because of
I
who you
am.
are as an individual.
All based off because I didn't want to
That's like
state
me
my
saying
age.
you have a problem with me because I'm black. No, it could be
No,
because I'm a
I
jerk.
have a problem
it
with
could be
you
because I'm a
because you're
jerk.
rude.
So you are a
Yes,
liar, and I
that's
do have a
why.
problem with you. And most people don't address you. That's why you've been sticking with the lie for years on end, lying to guy after guy after
if
guy.
I stayed
and
at
I'm
the
telling you,
beginning
it's unacceptable.
that I don't disclose my age, and you guys force me to tell my
No
age
one
when
can
I
force
told you.
you.
Yes, that's exactly what
No one
happened.
can
So if
force
I
you.
start at the beginning and I say
You're a little
I don't
loud.
disclose, oh,
You're a little loud.
yeah,
You're hurting my
it's
ears.
wrong when I
I should
yell,
move
but
on
it's
to the next
okay for
topic.
you
Yeah,
to do it.
Fair enough.
I think this one's played out.
Yeah, you're good.
Let's move on.
Yeah, you're good. Carrying on.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Nothing but
He was asking the questions.
baby.
Yeah.
We gave you a chance, man.
All right,
Yeah.
so I started the poll. We'll see what they say in the chat. we'll move on to the next girl. In the
I got a question for the guys around the table. Have you ever dated a woman who wouldn't tell you her age?
No,
never.
better know her age.
Have you ever been on a date where it's like, no, I don't disclose my age?
Like I would like to make them tell me.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because it's like after a while, there's going to be telltale signs. You're going to figure it out on your own sooner or later. Right.
If a man did that,
yeah, my favorite band in high school was Nirvana. Okay, yeah, you're not 26.
Yeah, you're not 26. Yeah, I mean, there's.
I think all of us are intelligent guys. We don't just trust what girls say. We watch the little behaviors you do. I'm assuming all you guys do the same thing.
Well, if you're that invested in the date with the woman who's not going to tell you her age, it's almost like it's like a puzzle. You know, it's like you could just pick up Nirvana or something.
Rollo, you remember when we pulled out of Saigon? You remember that?
Yeah, dude. Actually, I do
you were 6 years old.
Exactly. So I feel like when you're dating someone, like progressively, it's okay for me to tell you the age, but when you first start off, it's like you're trying to figure out my age so you can perceive what I've learned.
I got another question. I got just one last follow up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been on a date where you would not tell the guy your age, but later on you dated him some more and then you did tell him your age?
Yes, often when we travel and they book flights, I have to give them my information.
That's when you do it. Okay.
Yeah. You want to say something? Go ahead.
So when you're getting flued out, then that's when
I gotta be
flued out, or we're starting to talk about children.
Hold on. Go ahead. You want to say something?
Yeah. I don't know. I know that you guys. It's because we're on the podcast. You have your rules, right? Cool, respectable. But I'm from the South, and I'm not that I agree with it, but I've heard that a lot.
It's a
from
manners
women.
thing in the South.
Yeah,
It is true.
I don't really understand. I don't know why. Like my mother did it, like my grandmother, everyone. I'm not that way. I don't care. It's the only way I would
She's
not
talking about
tell
someone in the South not asking a woman her age.
Oh yeah, it's considered.
You're from Louisiana.
I'm from Louisiana.
Yeah,
Some of my family lives in Mississippi, in the Mississippi Delta, which is pretty much as very Bible Belt Southern. That's how it is. I don't know, but I just know that that's a very common thing that I've heard. I understand being truthful. I understand your rules. I was just saying I've heard it a lot.
Can I ask you ladies a question? So you do understand that biology is somewhat misogynistic, and women past the age of 40, they have a less than 5% chance of carrying a child to term. Right. If a man wanted to know how much longer, I hate to be so clinical here, but if a man wanted to know how much longer your reproductive career was, realistically, wouldn't that be a reason if he deliberately wanted to start a family for him to know how old you are?
I mean, I don't care either way. I'll tell them.
Go ahead, Lucy. What you saying, Natalie?
What if you don't want kids?
Right, but what if he does want kids and he's being forward with you and saying he wants kids? Isn't it fair to him to know, hey, we have this much time left?
Totally.
Yeah.
I said that though.
Yeah, I know.
When it comes to childbearing, you want to know how long we have, or if you're trying to figure out if a girl's over 21.
Over 18, you mean? Are you in menopause, and how many years before you are?
Can I address what she said? Because there was really two things that I think all of us need to think about. We're in the age of cultural reconstruction. And we need to be very thoughtful and deliberate about the new culture that's emerging. Now, 2 notes about where you're from. So you said Mississippi and Louisiana. Mississippi has consistently been the poorest state in the Union. If Puerto Rico was a state, it would be poorer than Mississippi. Louisiana has also had some of the lowest rates of literacy and education. Huey P. Long in your state was the one who really brought education to the masses, a great man, a populist. But before that, you guys were very provincial, separated, missing teeth, uneducated. And this is white males were uneducated in Mississippi. So what we're talking about is a culture that's coming from a lower class place. Now, at what point in human history do the lower classes produce things that are admirable?
Oh, shit.
What? At what point?
It's a loaded question.
I mean, it's an interesting way to ask it.
It's a rhetorical question, which is to say that in America, Louisiana is lovely. I make it down to the NO all the time. And I love the accents. The people are great, have a beignet and all that good stuff. But and the women are fantastic. But in the United States of America, Mississippi and Louisiana are about as important as North and South Dakota. And they're not what defines American culture, Western culture. They've never been at the helm of anything that we viewed as good. So what I'm saying is, yes, that's your culture, but that doesn't mean that it's a good thing or it's something that should be kept alive.
I agree with that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yo, this is simple. Well, if you have a house, right, and I'm a guest in your house, you have a rule set that says, take your shoes off in my house.
Fair.
I'm breaking your rules.
Yeah.
You just broke the rules. That's what it is.
And I warned you, too. And by the way, 81% of this chat wants you gone, so just get up and leave.
Deuces.
All right. Well, I'm Aria Riley.
No,
the
no, no,
stripper.
no, no,
Just leave.
no,
You
just go,
can.
just
I'm
go.
still
And
here,
we're
so
taking
you
your
can't,
out.
like,
We don't
stop
want to hear
me.
it. Go
Follow
on.
me on
No, don't
OnlyFans,
follow
you
me.
guys.
Don't
Get out the
say
house.
it.
Get out the house.
Go. Just leave,
Now
please.
you want to go ahead and use the post.
Go ahead.
When I warned you and I told
See,
you.
dude, nobody fucking cares. You
Oh,
guys
now you're
claim to hate
cursing.
hoes and like
Now
you
you're
just got one
cursing.
pregnant. Bye.
Whoa.
Okay.
You didn't even have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
The anger, viciousness.
We're not being rude. You didn't follow the rules.
Very vicious and mean.
And by the way, I love hoes. By the way, I love hoes.
You're a cloud chaser. You're a cloud chaser.
I'm on
You
this
mentioned
anti-hoe thing, guys.
another podcast over here. Like, it's like,
Your
look,
podcast is not demonetized. Is that why you're here?
Go ahead, carry on,
It's been
carry
for a
on,
year.
carry on.
We've been
People always
demonetized.
think I hate hoes. Like, no, I love hoes.
And you're old.
late.
I'm
You're
pretty
old.
sure he still has more money than you,
Oh
though.
my god, I'm so afraid
I'm
of aging.
pretty sure.
Bro, you look like a
Why
fucking
don't we
clown.
all just stop taking the
Look like a
bait?
fucking
How about
clown.
that?
All right, let's
Is
be
there,
nice.
How about that?
is there any bait though?
I mean, I feel like we spent a little bit more time.
Can I
than
like
necessary
drop
on that.
something?
I mean,
I
we
wanna-
could have just let her go.
I agree with totally
I want to
stupid.
drop something on. I want to drop something
But
on
I do get
Marquette
the
real
point.
quick.
How old are the boys?
Okay,
How old
drop
are you?
something on me.
I'm going to
How
drop
old are you
something on
guys?
Marquette real
Let's
quick.
go with that.
Drop something on me.
I'll tell you exactly how old I am.
Are you right? You're 40
You're just old as fuck. Who cares about you? Get the fuck out of here.
You already said it.
Yeah,
no,
I mean-
no, Marquette. That's when she was talking about like it's like bad form or it's not. It's improper.
Impolite.
In
Sure.
bad
Impolite.
taste, as some people
Improper
say.
etiquette to
Yes.
ask a woman what her age is or what her weight is for that matter as well. There's certain
To
things
some people.
that's like it's like impolite to say those
Correct,
things. Right?
yeah.
Now that's old school. That's old like way. You want to talk about chivalry? That's part of chivalry actually. You don't ask a woman's age or her weight, but you also don't ask a man how much he makes, and you also don't ask. There's some
Right.
questions you're
That's
not
true.
supposed that women
Very
are not
true.
supposed to
Very
ask men.
true.
And there's a reason for that is because women need to have some sort of mystery, some sort of obscurity as to whether or not they're somebody that's worth like sticking around for and like reproducing with, right? Because if she is older,
That's why an excuse to come back.
anything that makes her older makes her less fertile, right? If men tend to select for fertility and youth and beauty. We talk about this all the time on here, right? So why wouldn't it be poor form to ask a woman who is like say 36 years old and say, she's how old are you? Well, the thing is most men don't need to ask that. They can figure that out.
Totally.
And if you can't figure it out on your own, you're not the kind of guy that ought to be fucking around with this chick in the first place because you should be worldly enough
sharp, yeah.
to understand this shit. Likewise, women should not be like, well, how much does he make? How much does he make?
Yeah, right.
Well, the Lamborghini that I just pulled up in should like invalidate that quote. You should fucking know too. And so, therefore, maybe you're not somebody that I ought to be with in the first place because you can't figure
just
out
reminded me. I'm
basics.
hoping they're not keying my car on the way out. God damn.
Leave it alone.
Jesus Christ.
I just got to
Should have parked in the back.
But
We're going to cut to Rumble in a little bit, guys. So rumble.com/fresh. We're going to cut in like the next minute or two, guys.
You do
just so
understand why there are social conventions like that.
Of course. And those are the things that, as I said, we need to be a conscious designer of culture moving forward because people talk about matriarchy, not realizing that we've already been under the matriarchy. And I also want to promote beating up simps.
They probably do a lot of that being on
I feel like you kick your husband's ass all the time. Like, do you have that boy tied up just whooping
Hell no, my baby is the man.
Because this leather stuff over here, I'm like...
Yeah, well, that's for the women. Usually.
Okay, that's what's up.
But there's some traumatized women that need some simps.
they
Sometimes you need some healing. You need a little bit of soft love.
You need some simps.
After you've been through with some crazy psycho, it might be nice to be with a little nice guy.
That's
It's
the deep
for
part.
a transitional period. You know?
No, those guys are simps. The guys who are crazy and abusive, those are actual simps. There's levels to it.
I had an experience like that. It was awful.
The simps are the emotional males.
Okay, that's
They're
fair.
not the rational male. Wordplay. And because they're so emotional, thank you, sir. Because they're so emotional, when you don't give them what they want, or when they don't feel secure, or when you don't make them feel like a man, see, that's a problem. They're not a man. They need you. And when you're dealing with that parasitic relationship and they feel a lack, that's when they become emotional and violent. So those are not men at all. Those are the
I can see your
simps.
point. That's valid. I can see how a real man would be more protective and make you feel safe.
Because when I said, what are you like, 5'2", 5'3"?
5'4".
Or 5'4", sorry about that. I don't
No.
want to take 2 inches off you.
No.
But, if you get mad at me, I look at you, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of like I'm trying not to laugh while you're mad, but in the back of my head, and, if you ball up your fist, it doesn't look threatening
It's cute,
to me.
and you're not trying to patronize me either. I understand.
Right. And if you actually try to attack me, I'll probably just bear hug you. You know,
Yeah, that's
and tell you
that's
I
a
love
real
you.
man. Hopefully,
and tell you that I love you until you like relaxed and started crying and calm down.
That's beautiful.
Right
I
now,
like
if this
that.
motherfucker right here balled up his fist, I'm pulling out the clapper. Everybody's getting it. Everyone's going.
Yeah.
But
He
those
doesn't
are the
get a
simps.
bear hug.
It's not going to last very long.
Listen,
That's all I really wanted.
I'm going to pray that the cameras are not live. I'm going OJ. Let's just new OJ.
boy.
New OJ.
All right, so 2 down,
If the
7 to
glove
go.
fits.
Get some water, stop some water there real quick.
Oh yeah. Shout out.
Okay, so
Thank you, brother.
Yes,
we
indeed.
were okay. So we're talking about the age of Louisiana and everything else like that.
Get over with Bree. Bree's next.
Okay, yeah. So, in your case, how's your career choices affected your ability to meet men? I guess we could say prior to your meeting your guy, maybe, I don't know, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, so I also used to work poker games in LA, and I think being in like a room with a bunch of like celebrities that are playing poker, you get to like, you know, you get their network first off, and that is just knowledge that you can't replace. You know, it's a whole different tier that a lot of people, like, it's rooms you don't get to be in. A lot of people don't get to be in those rooms, and they're talking about everything that they're doing, so you just listen. A lot of girls want to drink and do whatever, but I always just listened. I think the bad is that, you know, for myself personally, because I'm around people who have so much money sitting on the table, sometimes I feel like when someone gives me something, it's never enough. And it's not about anything else but myself.
Damn, that's real.
That's very enlightening.
Real
That
talk.
is very enlightening.
All right.
feel it.
Okay, and then what's the ugly? So the good is networking. The bad.
Like that is
Yeah, so,
yeah,
you only
sure.
named 2 things. You said good is the networking, you're able to get in certain rooms. And then the bad, you said, you know, it creates a selfish attitude, I guess, because you've seen a lot of money before. And then is there an ugly, or is that the ugly, I guess?
Yeah, I think that's the ugly.
What's
for
the
sure.
bad then?
Myron.
Okay. I think that, so I'll do the ugly. I think like the ugly is the fact that, you know, you're around these people. No, that's my answer. That's it.
Okay.
No, that's it. I'm not going to make anything else up. That is it. You'd have to deal with yourself, and you have to deconstruct yourself to be a better person.
Has
in those
anybody ever
situations.
judged